What's up guys, I'm Paul and welcome to the e-commerce gold YouTube channel. Now in this video we're going to be looking at the pros and cons of Ecwid to see whether or not it's an e-commerce platform worth considering for building an e-commerce website. So let's get started. So the first pro of Ecwid is the pricing. This is because it's very reasonably priced because Ecwid offers a total of 4 packages. The first one of these is completely free to use and the paid options range from $15 a month up to $99 a month. But if you decide to pay for these annually, you get the equivalent of 2 months free a year, which is quite a significant saving on the $99 a month plan. Plus on top of this, there's no transaction fees that Ecwid charge, and also there's no annual turnover limits either, which means Ecwid is a very reasonably priced e-commerce platform. And the second pro of Ecwid is it's very easy to use, especially if you're just getting started with building your first e-commerce website. The whole platform is super simple, from signing up and getting started to creating and managing your inventory to managing your orders. The whole platform is very simple to use and the interface is very easy to get used to. Now it's not just me who thinks that, but lots of people who have signed up to Ecwid also have left this kind of feedback as well. People who have signed up through my link, which I will leave in the description below, have left me feedback on their experience with Ecwid, and they all agree with me. It's very, very simple to use, especially if you're just getting started in the world of e-commerce. And the third pro is it comes with a really good selection of features, which allows you to sell a variety of different products, from physical to digital to service-based products. It also comes with a lot of other features, from e-commerce tools to marketing tools. It is a pretty feature-rich platform, especially when you consider the price as well. And they also have their own app store, which has apps that adds additional functionality to Ecwid, or apps that integrate with third-party software to help you manage and basically improve the workflow of your business. So it comes with a really good set of features standard, and there's lots of options you can add via the app store. And pro number 4 is a relatively recent addition to the Ecwid setup, and that is the next-gen instant website builder. And this has made Ecwid a much more viable option for building standalone websites, because before it wasn't that great. But the new drag and drop builder has made it a much more viable option because it's well designed, and you also have much more in terms of customization options, so you can build a pretty good looking website using the next-gen instant website builder. So to say, it's a much more viable option for building standalone websites. But it is the 5th pro that to me is still the crown jewel of the Ecwid platform, and that's its integration with other website builders. This is because originally Ecwid was actually designed to be a checkout for other website builders, primarily WordPress and Wix. And even though they have improved their own website builder that's available with Ecwid, it's still a core focus of the Ecwid platform is these integrations. And while they both work absolutely brilliantly, for me it is the integration with WordPress that is absolutely fantastic, because WordPress is a bit hit and miss when it comes to e-commerce. But if you decide to go with Ecwid with WordPress, you create a very capable e-commerce platform, because Ecwid offers a fully secure, a fully hosted checkout for your WordPress site, and you only need one plugin for it, and the integration is really, really good. So let's say that is the true jewel in the crown to me, is the integration with other platforms, because it offers such flexibility using the Ecwid platform. So next up, let's look at some of the cons of the Ecwid platform. Now, none of these are major cons. There's no major drawback in my opinion with Ecwid, but there are some cons to it. The first one is that some of the features and some of the support options are limited to certain plans. So if you want certain features or access to certain support options, you may have to go onto a higher plan to do this. They're not all available on the free plan or even the entry venture plan. Some of them are restricted to the business and unlimited plan. The second con with Ecwid is, even though the next-gen instant website builder is a massive improvement over the old setup, it's still only really good for basic sites, and it is still quite limited in quite a few ways. Mainly the content creation options, because there's no option to create custom pages. There's also no option for blogs and things like that. This is why I still think it is a better integration with things like WordPress and Wix than it is for building a standalone website. And the third con of Ecwid is something that lots of people have commented on, and that's the limited features that are available on the free plan. But this is somewhat understandable. It's a free plan and it's in place of a free trial, but you can actually test this out with live paying customers. But the free plan is limited in terms of what you get, because you can only sell up to 10 products. You can only sell physical products. There's quite a few features that are restricted on the free plan, and you also can't use your own custom domain name with it. You have to use one of Ecwid's domain names. You can still integrate it with WordPress and Wix and use your domain name on those if you want, but if you are using Ecwid's own instant website builder, you are going to have to use an Ecwid link domain name. And the fourth con for me comes with Ecwid's SEO tools for two major reasons. The first one is they call these advanced SEO tools, when in reality they're actually pretty basic and similar to what you get with pretty much every other e-commerce platform, because you can change the meta title and the meta description. You don't even have full control over your URLs. And talking of URLs, that brings me on to point number two, why I'm not a big fan of their SEO tools, is because when you go on and create a product listing, at the end of the URL it adds a random letter and numbers to the end of your URL. And as somebody who's a pretty big fan of SEO, I don't like this because it doesn't create a super clean URL. And I don't know why Ecwid does it, but it's just quite frustrating to me that they actually do it. And general SEO for the rest of Ecwid's instant website builder also isn't that great, and it isn't as good as some of the other platforms that are out there when it comes to SEO tools. So is Ecwid a good option for building an e-commerce website? Yes. I'm actually a pretty big fan of Ecwid. I think it's a really good e-commerce platform and e-commerce tool, especially if you're just getting started in the world of e-commerce, because it's super easy to use and you can actually build a pretty good looking, if not somewhat basic site using Ecwid's instant website builder. Plus the integrations are absolutely fantastic with WordPress and Wix. But I will say that Ecwid is mainly designed for small to medium sized businesses. If you're planning on having a large e-commerce business, maybe doing millions and millions of dollars every single year with millions of visitors every single year, Ecwid probably isn't going to be the solution for you. It is designed primarily for small to medium sized businesses. If you are going to be building a super big website to go up against the likes of Amazon, you're probably not going to be considering Ecwid. There are better options for that out there. But it is a very easy to use platform, and it's very good for people who are just getting started in the world of e-commerce, because as I say, it's very simple to use, and I personally still really enjoy using the Ecwid platform. So there you go, there's my review of Ecwid. I think it's a good option and definitely something that's worth considering. And if you want to try it out for yourself, I will leave my link in the description below so you can go and try it, take out the free plan and see if it's going to work for you and your business. I'll also leave a link in the description below to my full written review on Ecwid, just in case you want to learn more about the platform, and that's available on ecommercegold.com. But say, I'll leave a link in the description below. So I hope you found this review helpful. If you have, a like would be absolutely awesome. Also, if you'd like to support the channel, you can do by buying me a coffee using the link in the description below. So thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Stay awesome, and I will see you in the next video.